Okay, this time we're going to go ahead and draft in the rest of the circle here. And it's kind of a complex process, but I've got some notes on how to do that, and it should make it a lot easier. So let me go ahead and get my pencil really good and sharp. Suggest you do the same thing. It's good and sharp. Track it back a little bit, and I'll go ahead and blow this off. Alright, I went ahead and made some notes on the process. The first thing we got to do, step one, is create the quadrant here. Well, we've done that. Step two is we're going to draw some diagonal lines in so we can find these intersection points. Let's get that going. So, we just move the T-square out of the way. It's really not going to need it for right now. Move our eraser and our eraser shield and our pencil sharpener out of the way as well. So what I'm going to do on the first thing here is I'm going to draw some reference lines right here. I'm going to draw them very lightly. And you'll see that here. So there's my reference line. As you can see, it's a diagonal. It goes from this corner down to this intersection and down. So we'll rotate that guy around like this. And we'll come in here and we'll draw this one in. Okay, and so that one's in. And then, it kind of looks like a star here. Then what we're going to do is draw a diagonal all the way across here to get our compass rotation points in. So really, instead of drawing that whole diagonal line and having to come back and erase it, I'm just going to come in and make a mark here and a mark there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my compass out here, and we're going to go ahead and set this guy up so we can measure this. It's going to be a really tight little circle. So what I'll do is rotate this in. I don't know if you can see it from the camera there, but the first thing I want to do is extend out my pointing device. There we go. It came out quite a bit, and it does make it real sharp. So we got that in. So we come in like this, bring this in quite a bit. And I'm going to extend, sharpen that as best I can here. Bring that up. I'm going to extend out our lead here. And probably this would be a good time to take our lead out. That's an old saying, lead out. Probably this would be a good time to go ahead and sharpen this edge right here. So I'll just take this, go over in my eraser, and to my Emery sander here, and I'll sharpen that up a little bit, get a nice angle in it. Come back in here and put that in. And that looks pretty good right there. We'll tighten this up. Okay, I think I got a pretty decent point on that. Tighten that up. Come back up here and just kind of double check it. Yeah, come out a little bit. Alright. Okay, here goes nothing. We'll see if we can drag this line over. A little bit. So there's the first part of our circle. We'll come back over here on this side, put that piece exactly right there. And a little off there, we'll put it right in here. And draft in, make sure to put the weight on that. Oops, I keep moving. Oops. I got away from there. It kind of slid in on me, so I'm going to slide it back out. Tighten that up a little bit tighter. Okay, let's try that again. Now right on that intersection point, draft that in. Okay, so we got that side of the circle as well. Alright, now our next thing to do is to go ahead and to go down to this vertex right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and extend this out to about that point. Just hold this at that area right there. And we'll come on out here. And we'll put that down. And draft that over. A little, looks like it's pretty close. Draft that in. So now you can see the circle coming in here. I'll come up here to this point here, And I'm going to draft this guy over. A little off on this one. I have to kind of adjust it a little bit. Alright, let's try to drag that in. Yeah. So we got that one in. So now you can see our ellipticals, our isometric circle. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go vertically down on this measurement here. First of all, let's go ahead and erase using our eraser shield very carefully. Let's go in here and erase some of these lines very carefully. So I'm going to put this guy right here, pull that one spot, erase that out. Point's going to be kind of hard to get out, but there it goes, got it out. We're going to come down to, leave that one in. We'll take this guy right here out. Okay, that's out. Come across here, take that out. Alright. Take that out and kind of come down this line. Come down there, clean that up. And I'm going to come across here. I'm going to leave this one point here because I'm going to come back and use it to make a 3D hole looking effect on the isometric circle. Okay, so in the center here, I'm just going to put this right over this and start erasing lines. And I'll take that out. This out here. Starting to get it cleaned up. Comes out. Comes out. Alright. So there's our circle. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll take this and 30, 60, 90, wherever I set it. Oh, right in front of it. We're just going to draw a line down about right here. From that point, we'll come down a quarter. Actually, we can do this real easily. From here, we'll come down a quarter of an inch. As you can see right there, quarter of an inch. Just make a little dot. We'll grab our compass here. We'll put it right on that new dot we just made here. And we'll draw, let's say, a line, an arc. Coming across here. So that gives us our opening for that particular hole. Yes. Oh, okay. So that's good enough for right now. So, we've got our opening, we've got our isometric circle, and not looking too bad. So we can use this for moving forward with our design. So, come in here and clean up some of these lines. Now, a good draftsman, we got to go back and, like I said, just clean up the lines. So let's darken all these up and put it in here. That a little bit darker. That darker. Looking this over. Clean this over as well. Okay. Okay. Coming up here. Looking like the lid of our tissue box. Alright, that's okay. Alright. So these object lines look pretty good. There's a lot more erasing to go. Clean this up. Alright. well, that's as good as I can get it for now. We can come back on this and work on it later, but get this guy put together and it's looking good. I'll probably come back in over this and then darken up that one line a little bit. These object lines just a little bit better. Okay, go with that for now. Well, we got one more thing we're gonna do. Forgot about that. I'm gonna take this this one dimension off right here. This layout line here. Get rid of the guide, and I'm gonna use this line right here where I have that, and I'm gonna make a note here. You probably really don't have to do this because an isometric is really a pictorial, but I like to do that just so people don't get too confused. And I'm going to say isometric scale. I'll just come down here below that and erase this a little bit. I'll say isometric scale is 1 inch, colon 1/3 inch. So that way we can see that. Oh, we got to come down here, got to pop in, it's all good. So all essential purposes, the isometric is done with an isometric circle drawn in for the first time. It's kind of exciting. What I'll probably need to do is come back and take this whole process and kind of show you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and just put that out on the YouTube video to kind of show you as part of how to draw that circle. That'll actually help you out a little bit more. And again, always trying to clean up my eraser marks, so we're trying to get this clean. So we'll try to get that out there for you so you can see how to do that. But just review this video many times as you need in order to get your circle drafted in. Okay.